VC. This is Luke with Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. Welcome back. Unless this is the first time you're visiting my channel, then simply welcome. Happy post-Super Bowl Monday. A little snowy out here on the east end of Long Island. Hopefully it's better where you are. Unless you're in the plains or up in like the northern plains and around Minnesota where you guys are like minus 50 today. So, oof, don't envy you guys. I know you're used to the cold, but damn, that's cold. Anyway, on to this week's vinyl finds and CD finds. I got a couple of CDs too. We'll start with what I have on my CD player, which is Gabriela Montero, and it is the CD titled Baroque. It's really a pleasurable, relaxing listen. Comes complete with liner notes and mini poster of the artist, and of course the dedication as well on the back side. I bought this amongst a bunch of CDs I bought this summer at a yard sale. I don't normally buy CDs unless they're either really obscure or in just a great deal, and this just happened to be a really good deal. I don't recall how many. I know it was north of 150 CDs, and I think I paid like $35 for all of them. So it just was, you know, it was just such a good deal. I had to take them. Also included in that happened to be Changes by Bowie. This is the recent compilation. An updated compilation of all this stuff. It's exactly what you expect. It's his greatest stuff, his pseudo greatest hits albums. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it, but it just happened to be there in the collection, so it made it easy. I throw it on in the car at home when I just, you know, want to listen to some Bowie stuff without just listen to his classic stuff. Some nice photography and nice collage of Bowie through the years. You know, and the liner notes along with the songs. Nothing earth-shattering or stunning, but it was a recent purchase, and it is David Bowie, so I mean it's always worthwhile to show a Bowie item if you're a rocker of close to my age, or basically a rocker who likes glam rock. I mean, you gotta love Bowie. Bowie's the father of glam rock, as far as I'm concerned. So going on to some more records to show this week. This is a 59 mono of Sinatra's No One Cares. Great photography. I mean, just, this is on the Capitol label. Again, this is the 59 mono pressing. I like Sinatra. Very rarely do I meet somebody who doesn't like Sinatra, but I happen to like Sinatra, and that's a great album. Also, this one, Kiss Destroyer. This is 76 on Casablanca. This is really a nice album. This came from that same collection from this summer where I bought the Dead Kennedys, Frankenchrist, Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables albums. Along with that, it also had, you know, a Dark Side, complete with posters, very well kept. The wall, also well maintained. This guy kept his records pretty clean. This copy, I had a copy of Destroy, but it was pretty banged up. It was, you know, listenable without too much noise or pops or things, but just the cover was banged up, and so I got my hands on this copy, and this is a much cleaner, much nicer copy. Of what is arguably the best Kiss album. It could, no, arguably. Inside cover's the same way. I mean, it's really and the album is also exceptionally tight. So when I picked this up, obviously I spun it, I played it. It sounded really strong, really good. It was a substantial upgrade to my collection. Although I'm not a huge Kiss fan, I do appreciate some of their work. I don't go out of my way to try to hunt it down, but when it comes up and I can get it for inexpensively, in this case, I think the whole purchase was, if I remember correctly, I think I spent $200 for the whole collection that he had. And again, I really didn't. I saw the Frankenchrist and I saw the Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables, which turned out to be the two gems of the purchase, as it were. And I didn't. They looked like they were in good condition. Turned out that they were absolutely pristine, unplayed. Frankenchrist had the poster, basically never had been unfolded, and they were both UK pressings, so they made them really, really. They made them much more valuable than I would have ever imagined them to be. So it turned out to be a very, very good purchase. I did trade those two albums. I have Frankenchrist and I had Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. I don't really listen to the DK that much anymore. As I get a little older, just kind of like fell out of favor. But every now and again, I still throw them on just because I think Biafra's writing is just very poignant with regards to the issues that he felt were important at the time, the social issues, and a lot of them are still relevant today. So every now and again I throw on a DK album and still dig it, just not as much as I used to when I was younger. And then concluding was Jeff Beck. Truth. This is, of course, with Stewart and Ronnie Wood and Jeff Beck. It's the gatefold, the 76 Orange Label Capitol record. On the Epic label. Now, Beck is one of those guys, I don't go out of my way to find the Beck albums. Don't look for them on eBay or anything like that. They're rather commonplace in a great many places. I have a few. I listen to them occasionally. But when I do put them on, I'm reminded that he's a very, very talented musician. Just not, wow, I got a Jeff Beck album, that sort of thing, but still, great cut with when you put, Wood and Stewart's voice on it, you do wind up with a pretty strong album. And then finally, another upgrade to what I had, which is Mountain Avalanche. This album I was kind of really pumped when I found the same collection as which one was it? Same collection as Kiss and the David Bowie show 2 weeks ago. But again, this guy really kept his records well. It wasn't he didn't abuse them. And this is on Columbia. Very well laid out album. I like Mountain a lot. I had this record. I played the heck out of this particular album. And I was really kind of pumped when I saw it in there because I knew it was going to be an upgrade to mine, as well as the Kiss. But this one I was like really psyched because I like this album quite a bit. And I just like Mountain as well quite a bit. So that's it for me for this week. Hoping everyone had a pleasurable Sunday afternoon. Watch the Super Bowl if you're into it. If you weren't, I hope you had a pleasurable Sunday, you know. Like I said, we got hit with a bit of a storm yesterday. Nothing crazy. We only got about 5 to 8 inches of snow. We're able to get most of it out of the way. And then today, much like a lot of the nation, pretty cold temperatures for us. I mean, they were like, I think the high for today is going to be like 29. But again, if I compare it to what I saw this morning when I was looking at Duluth at minus 50, I got no complaints. Honest to God, I got no complaints. I'm looking at, you know, North Dakota, minus 36. You know, St. Louis was like 8 degrees this morning. So I'm good with 29 for the moment. So hopefully everybody stay warm and everyone's having a great week, or will be having a great week. And I try not to babble, but every now and again I just kind of bleh. So have a great week all. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.